The Walker family seemed to have the perfect life, nestled in a quiet California suburb right near the rolling coastal hills. Every single evening, the setting sun would drench their home in this beautiful, golden light, making everything feel safe, warm, and just familiar. It was the kind of peace you read about in books. But Lily, the youngest, couldn't shake a strange feeling. Something was just a little off. One night, hiding in the shadows of the hallway, she saw her father, David, unlock his old wooden desk. He pulled out a heavy, antique bronze compass and just stared at it. What was weird was the needle. It was spinning wildly, dancing back and forth, even though the air in the room was completely still. Lily held her breath, a chill running down her spine. The next morning, a sense of normalcy returned, or so they thought. Her older brother, Lucas, was begrudgingly cleaning out the garage when he stumbled upon something hidden behind a stack of old paint cans. It was a metal box, sealed tight with rust. With a bit of effort, he pried it open. Inside, tucked away safely, was a weathered leather journal. The moment they touched it, it felt ancient. The pages were filled with incredible, hand-drawn maps of California's most breathtaking places: the rugged cliffs of Big Sur, the giant trees of Sequoia, the granite peaks of Yosemite. They were beautiful, detailed, and clearly very, very old. But then, as they flipped through the pages, their mother, Emily, let out a gasp. She pointed a trembling finger at one of the sketches. It was a drawing of their house. Not just a similar house, their exact house, down to the crooked shutter on the second-floor window. Emily's voice was barely a whisper. "This is impossible. This journal, it has to be older than our home." They felt a collective shiver run through them. How could this be? They frantically turned to the very last page, hoping for an answer. There, in elegant, faded script, was a single, cryptic line: "When the compass turns, the guardians must return." A heavy silence fell over the family. The words hung in the air, full of meaning they couldn't yet grasp. That very night, as if summoned by the words they'd read, the old bronze compass on David's desk began to move on its own. The needle started spinning, faster and faster, a frantic, silent dance in the dim light of the study. This time, David didn't just watch. He gathered his family, his face a mixture of fear and determination. He finally broke the silence that had been building for years. "It's time," he said, his voice firm. "We're going on a road trip." Questions erupted from Lily and Lucas, a torrent of confusion and excitement. A road trip? Now, where were they going? But their father offered no explanations, just a quiet urgency. As they rushed to pack their bags, throwing clothes and essentials into suitcases, Lily happened to glance back at the open journal lying on the living room table. Her heart skipped. A beat! A new page, one that hadn't been there before, was slowly materializing from the back of the book. It was completely blank, pristine white, just waiting for their story to be written. Blank pages begin to fill themselves, with ink forming a rough map of the California coastline. Someone whispering softly, echoing, "The road has opened." Lily sits up in bed, eyes wide, and she says swiftly, "Mom, it's calling us." Then there was a highway, empty and fog-covered, stretching endlessly into darkness. As the night goes on, whole family waits for morning.